Hello Hampton Roads, and now called the 757, and to everybody beyond. Welcome to Inspiro. My name is Jim Weigel, and I am a member of the Entrepreneurs Organization right here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. We are a committee that's put together an event called Inspiro. It's going to be an amazing event coming up, April 2nd, 2020. And it's a full day of nonstop learning, nonstop education, information, ideas, thinking big, conquer the world. I mean, just a really, really great assortment of different things. We have 5 amazing speakers that are going to be joining us. The first speaker that we have is a gentleman by the name of Brian Brault. And Brian is an EO member out of the Northeast. And Brian was leading the charge to cooperate and collaborate with the United Nations. He created that partnership of EO and the United Nations together to work on the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals that the United Nations has set forth and challenged and charged people all across the world to help overcome and accomplish, such as clean water available to everybody as an example. So if you're an entrepreneur and thinking of a new business or exiting your business and looking for something else or looking for some ideas, let's think big, let's think global, and let's think of something really massive. The second speaker we're going to talk about is Anna Crow. So Anna is another EO member. She is based out of the Northeast as well. She is an expert on authenticity. And so what is authenticity and how do we become more authentic in ourselves, in our relationships, in everything that we say and that we do? And she said that the old adage of fake it till you make it, it just doesn't fly anymore. What we want to do is be yourself, be authentic. If you like to have a certain style about you, wear it, be it, and just encourage that personality and then find your tribe, find the place that really fits and connects with you and the personality that you have. The third speaker that we have is a gentleman by the name of Chip Dodd, Support Services of Virginia, and his job is to support people with developmental disabilities. He has about 300 employees that he currently has in the business. He's across the whole region of Virginia and just does incredible work that anyone can be proud of. And what he does with most of his time, expedition adventure racing, and is currently ranked 8th in the nation. What the heck does that mean? I don't know, but I can't wait to hear about it because I know some of his stories of things that he's done of 3-4 day treks with nothing but a map to get you from start to finish, and I thought they just did that stuff on TV. Really incredible guy. He's going to talk about balancing work and how do you balance an incredible organization like that and an incredible team that he raves about all the time, and then also balance really some hobbies and fun interests that he has as well. The next speaker we're going to have is Joe Pelletieri. Joe is a really incredible guy. He's got a wonderful personality, and he needs that for what he does for a living is create and invent and design. And one of the things that he is most famous for is the Billy Bass fish. But the fish that was on a plaque where you press the button and his head flops out and he sings to you and looks you in the eye and serenades you, absolutely hilarious. It was a mega hit, sold millions of pieces around the world, and we need to hear from him where that idea came from, how did it come to fruition, and how do you put that on store shelves all across the country, if not all across the world, and what does that process look like? And then the last speaker that we have is Barry Enderwick. So Barry has, for the past 15 years, worked with a company called Kibble. And Kibble, over those years, has evolved into a company called Netflix. So he was the chief marketing officer and went with them through that journey. And we can't wait to hear about what that process looked like. How did that happen? What was it like behind the scenes? Tell us the things that you did to make people aware of it. So I'm really looking forward to Barry sharing his insights on how and where and when and what that looked like. And then where he's at in his life now and what's his next adventure. So all of that I shared is the first half of the day. It's going to be intense, it's going to be nonstop, action-filled stuff. During the second half of the day, where we're going to get a choose-your-own-adventure. If any one of those speakers really resonated with you and spoke to you, you get to break up into smaller groups and choose your adventure and go spend some quality time with them in a more intimate environment, and then you get to ask a lot more in-depth questions and get some more content behind the scenes. So after that's done, we'll have an after-hours reception where we'll get some networking done, and that should finish up the day. I hope you can join us. Go to the website, it's eoseva.org, and then /Inspiro. I can't wait to see you there. Take care and be well.